Alexander Race here with a new video, and today we're going to be discussing a new ink that I picked up this weekend at my local stationery store. This is from Tom's Studio. It is a purple shimmer ink. It is number 78. This is a brand that I've been kind of looking to test out. There's a couple pens that he has, one of them being the Ren and the Lumos that I've been looking to get into, but today we're going to be doing a review on one of the inks. Like I said, it's purple with a gold shimmer. I will be doing a couple different things. This morning I tried to fill up one of my pens and it exploded on me. So I have some samples in a couple different varieties, slightly different from what you're used to seeing, which is just like the overhead view, and you'll see me sampling it. I actually have some that are already done. So we'll go over that. If you enjoy this, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I have taken a bit of a pause on the writing series. You should see another video from that in the next couple days. But yes, this is a ink review. I hope you enjoy the video. Thanks. And this morning I had already been messing around with the Tom Studio ink, and it unfortunately got all over the place. So this is, I have a couple different samples that I'm going to be showing you guys today. So here's the ink. Again, it's Tom's Studio. This is number 78. They don't actually have, I mean, I guess they do have names, but when you get the box, you just see this big number, as well as the kind of color swatch that kind of matches what the ink is that you're purchasing. I've been looking for a purple ink. I have most of the other colors, so I gravitated towards this one. Originally, there's two other inks that Tom has as well that are purple, but this one was the shimmer, so I decided to go with this one. I have a Diamine Golden Sands that I've been using a lot of, and this is kind of my first experience. Well, not slightly my first, but one of my one of the first experiences with the shimmer ink. Some of the Ferris wheel press inks that I have tend to be on the more shimmery side, but they're not classified as a shimmer ink. That just tends to be their standard. The Tom Studio I purchased at my local stationery store. It's just downtown Vancouver. I'll put a link to their property if you're local. I can't really pronounce their name. I think it's Inarium Paperia or something like that. But I'll put their link in the description. The box comes in this white little cardboard. Here's the side lettering. So it's a shimmer ink. Looks like it's the color Broadway, which is flamboyant and bold. You'll notice that their inks are all non-toxic vegan, and this is a 50 milliliter size. They are made in they're made in Britain. And here's just a little blurb about Tom Studio, which is founded after he handmade a pen for his wife. Since then, Tom has put the same love into all the products he's designed and made. These glorious British made inks are no exception. So he has a couple different products: calligraphy, fine liner, felt pens, fountain pens, inks, shimmer inks. So he has quite a few things. I think right now he's running a 10% off for Fountain Pen Day. So if you want to pick up or check out some of his products, make sure you do so. He does do a couple gift sets. So if you're looking to get something for the holidays, I would jump on that quick. On this side, it's just a link to his website. And the bottom, I paid $16 for this. This ink currently on his website is sold out. I'm not sure when it will be back in stock. I would just check with your local paper supplier or ink supplier and see if they're able to order it. Looks like inks similar to this will set you back about $26 online, so definitely try to see if you can find somewhere local. Again, I paid $16, so that is a pretty good deal. Anyways, so once you open it, you are just met with the ink bottle itself, and you can already start to see with the camera the gold kind of sitting right along this edge. But it's similar packaging, so you have Tom Studio number 78, and then the Shimmer Broadway, and then you'll see that it's for fountain pens, brushes, and water-based, so non-toxic, vegan, and it's 50 milliliters. So I won't open this here, but I already have a couple samples laid out. So you'll notice that I have this typical sample card that I've been doing for the other inks that I have, and so I've already filled it out to save some time on this video, and we have other samples that are much more display much more of what the ink is. So you'll see it's the shimmer ink. It has high saturation. It does have a lot of shading, so depending on what you're using this for, it can come on light, dark. The notes, obviously it's purple and it has a golden shimmer. I used my Norwal pen, which is right here, which is also the culprit of the instrument that exploded on me this morning. So you can see in the little ink window here, it's already filled up. But yeah, used the Norwal. Here's the Tom Studio number 78. There's a little swatch here. You can kind of see, if I turn it, the shimmer. But I think it looks better on this other sample that I did, which is right here. So this is the first one. And so this is just on a piece of Midori paper. So you'll see it didn't almost go through the other side, but it did on certain sections. But here's what it looks like. And this is just when my pen exploded, this is what it created, which is, I guess, a butterfly. But you'll see it's kind of got a little bit of definition. So it's a little bit more lavender on the edges. It almost has a pink undertone, which is kind of nice. And then you'll see where it kind of builds up. The shimmer and the darker colors are usually together. And so this was just some remnants from my pen that I had. So you'll basically, this is what would have been in the pen had it not blown up on me. And even more on this sample, which again, this is Midori paper, and this is just a piece of craft paper or a butcher paper. And you'll see on this, like, that's a lot. Like, so this came out of my pen. So it's not usually this concentrated, the shimmer, but you'll see that for this, this is a, I believe it's a piston, or no, it's a, yeah, I think it's a piston. So you unscrew this back and it squeezes all the ink out. And then when you pull it back down, it sucks the ink up. And so this, I took it apart and I was cleaning it because it hadn't been cleaned in a while. And I didn't put on this back half quite tight enough. And so I ended up having to take it apart, but I had to get rid of what was in here. And I thought I could do it without taking the ink out, which was silly of me. And so it caused this, and then it drained out into this. So these are the two samples. Again, I think this is a good, it's a good sample of what you're looking at for Tom Studio. And he has a couple different inks that are in the shimmer category. So we have a purple one, which is the one I have. And then there's more of a gray one, which he calls the Stellar. And there's a gold one, which he calls the Golden Luster. There is a blue one, which is the 70 Kingsfisher. And the 75, which is called Watermelon. And then 72, which is Amethyst. And then we have Cherry Bomb, which is 71, and 74, which is Barrier Reef. So you have like a teal, a pink, a lighter purple than the one I have, kind of more of a red-orange. We have a little bit more of a navy blue, gold, and then a gray. I think the gray one, which is the 76 Stellar, it looks a little bit like Earl Grey from Diamine, but with a shimmer quality. So yeah, so that's pretty much what I wanted to discuss today. I haven't done an ink review in a bit. I've been kind of on this writer's kick, and I kind of wanted to share something with you that I had picked up this weekend. I also found these little sticker sheets. I've been getting into more traveler's notebooks, so I was able to find one. I've already used 2 of them, but just super nice stickers that kind of I use to document stuff. And because I have been doing some more in my traveler's notebook. So let's see if I can show you. Yeah, so this is just kind of what I've been doing, just like random bits, and just kind of summing up my life. And so this will be November, and then there's the sticker, and then there's the other one. So I've just been doing this, very therapeutic, got a nice way to kind of reflect on the month. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, thank you for you guys for tuning into my videos. I hope to do another or more reviews of Tom's Studio ink. I actually really do like it, so I'm kind of curious how his physical writing instruments work. A lot of them are made of aluminum, and I think Tom's goal is to reduce waste, to reduce plastic, and so you'll see everything as far as the box is recyclable, and then the ink being water-based, and then also the pens being made of aluminum. Let me see if I can find something on his website. So yeah, it looks like he has a couple pens, the Lumos, which is a felt liner, same with the Wren, and then he has some fountain pens. Looking at the link here, bear with me. It looks like he has a couple. So he has a regular one, which he calls the Studio fountain pen, and then it looks like he has a solid brass, or excuse me, a fountain pen 2.0, which is a pocket size. So very similar to the Kaweco Sport. So those look pretty nice. And then I'm looking at a bunch of his other inks. He does have regular inks, and so definitely check those out. I'll put a link to his website in the description of the video, but make sure you look at what he has. If you look at his Instagram page, he does go over his samples in depth, so just be on the hunt for that. But other than that, I think that's everything for today. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you liked this video, make sure you let me know, and I can do some more of them. But if not, I hope you have a great day, and thanks for joining me.